What if your dog's weirdest habits weren't just random, but actually trying to tell you something? Today, we're uncovering 10 weird dog behaviors that actually have a hidden meaning, and some of them are far stranger than you'd expect. By the time we reach number 5, sudden licking of you, or even the air, you'll start noticing your dog in a completely new way. Some of these behaviors are hilarious, some are puzzling, but all of them have a secret message behind them. Stick around, because after this, your dog's quirks will never seem ordinary again. Before moving on, tell us where in the world are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. Number 10. Tail chasing. Tail chasing is often seen as a playful or silly habit, yet it is much more than simple amusement. In many cases, this behavior is a way for dogs to release pent-up energy, especially after periods of inactivity or confinement. Observations suggest that it can also be a method of coping with mild stress or boredom. The circular motion and sudden bursts of spinning indicate that the dog is attempting to self-regulate, turning what looks like a game into a calming mechanism. While it may appear humorous, tail chasing can signal underlying needs for physical exercise or mental stimulation. Owners noticing repetitive tail chasing often find that providing additional playtime or engaging activities helps reduce the behavior. Understanding tail chasing as a form of emotional release allows people to better interpret a dog's needs and provide appropriate outlets for energy. Number 9. Paw licking. Licking the paws is another behavior that often carries hidden significance. Dogs may lick their paws for hygiene purposes, but excessive licking can indicate stress, anxiety, allergies, or even boredom. In daily life, paw licking is frequently observed during moments of tension. Such as when a household is unusually quiet or during thunderstorms. It serves as a self-soothing mechanism, similar to how humans might engage in repetitive habits under stress. Dogs using paw licking to regulate emotions show that seemingly minor or repetitive actions can communicate important signals. Recognizing this behavior as a form of self-care rather than a mere oddity allows caregivers to address the underlying causes and ensure the dog's well-being. And just wait until you see the next behavior on our list. It's one that most owners completely misinterpret. Number 8. Head tilting. A common behavior that fascinates many observers is the head tilt. This movement is often interpreted as curiosity or attentiveness. Dogs tilt their heads to improve auditory perception, adjust their visual perspective, and better process information from the environment. In everyday life, head tilting is frequently noticed when dogs encounter new sounds, unfamiliar objects, or unexpected events. It is also associated with empathy and the effort to understand human communication. The act of tilting the head reveals an active mental engagement, showing that dogs are not passive companions, but constantly interpreting their surroundings. This behavior demonstrates that even subtle movements carry meaning, encouraging owners to pay attention to cues that indicate interest, curiosity, or cognitive processing. Number 7. Zoomies. Zoomies, the sudden bursts of high-energy movement, are often bewildering for those observing them.
Look at the zoomies!
Dogs engage in these rapid dashes across rooms, yards, or parks as a natural way to release built-up energy. This behavior frequently occurs after periods of calm or following rest, demonstrating that it is a response to accumulated physical or emotional tension. Zoomies are expressions of excitement, joy, and vitality, and they often precede or follow moments of interaction or stimulation. Understanding this behavior as an outlet for energy helps caregivers structure daily routines that accommodate both exercise and play, ensuring that dogs remain happy and healthy. The unpredictable nature of zoomies also serves as a reminder that dog behaviors often reflect internal states that are not immediately obvious. emphasizing the importance of observation and attentiveness. Number 6. Sleeping in strange positions. Dogs often sleep in positions that may seem awkward or uncomfortable to human observers. These sleeping postures, however, provide insight into their comfort levels, emotional states, and even instinctual habits. For instance, a dog that sleeps curled up is conserving warmth and protecting vulnerable areas, whereas one stretched out on its back demonstrates a high level of trust and relaxation. Sleeping positions can also indicate alertness or readiness to respond to environmental cues. By recognizing patterns in sleep posture, caregivers can better understand their dog's sense of security and emotional well-being. Observing these positions in daily life provides valuable information about a dog's comfort, trust, and overall health. And just when you think you understand your dog's body language, the next behavior on our list will reveal signals you never even realized were there. Number 5. Sudden licking of you, or the air. This behavior might just be the most surprising on our list. When dogs suddenly lick their owners, or seemingly nothing at all, it is often interpreted as a sign of affection or playfulness. However, the hidden meaning is far more complex. This behavior can indicate emotional regulation, stress relief, or submission. The twist lies in the fact that dogs are also capable of detecting subtle changes in their owner's body chemistry, including stress, low blood sugar, or minor health issues. In everyday observations, these sudden licks may precede subtle changes in the household routine or physical condition of a family member. This demonstrates that dogs possess sensory perception far beyond human awareness, using licking as both a communicative and protective behavior. Recognizing this action as a multi-layered signal highlights the intelligence and sensitivity inherent in canine behavior. Have you noticed your dog licking you or the air in a similar way? Share your experiences in the comments below. Number 4. Pawing at you. Pawing is a versatile behavior that often carries hidden significance. While frequently interpreted as a request for attention, it can also indicate curiosity, mild anxiety, or the desire to communicate specific needs. Dogs use their paws as tools to interact with their environment and communicate with their caregivers. In daily life, pawing is often observed when dogs want to initiate play, request access to certain spaces, or signal awareness of unusual events in the household. Understanding pawing as a form of communication allows caregivers to respond appropriately, strengthening the human-dog relationship and fostering a more intuitive connection. Number 3. Rolling in smelly things. Dogs occasionally roll in substances that may appear unpleasant, such as grass, mud, or even strong odors. While this behavior seems nonsensical to humans, it is deeply rooted in instinctual practices. Rolling in strong scents allows dogs to mask their own odor, a trait inherited from their wild ancestors. In modern domestic life, dogs may engage in this behavior during outdoor walks or in yards with varied scents, signaling engagement with their environment and instinctual satisfaction. Recognizing this behavior as a continuation of ancestral instincts helps caregivers understand that even seemingly messy habits serve functional and evolutionary purposes. Have you ever caught your dog rolling in something shocking? What do you think they were trying to communicate? Let me know in the comments section. Number 2. Barking at empty spaces. Barking at seemingly empty areas is one of the most misunderstood canine behaviors. Dogs possess hearing and smell far beyond human capabilities, allowing them to detect faint movements, distant sounds, or subtle environmental changes. In daily observations, barking at a hallway, window, or corner often indicates that the dog has noticed stimuli invisible to the human eye or ear. This behavior reflects alertness, environmental awareness, and protective instincts. Understanding that dogs are responding to stimuli beyond human perception fosters respect for their sensory capabilities and encourages attentive caregiving. Number 1. Staring into space. Perhaps the most enigmatic behavior is when dogs stare at nothing in particular. While it may appear as daydreaming, this behavior is often a complex cognitive response. Staring can indicate focused attention on subtle auditory or olfactory cues, emotional processing, or anticipation of events. In daily life, caregivers may notice dogs staring before changes occur in the household, signaling their heightened awareness and sensitivity. This behavior emphasizes that dogs perceive the world in layers beyond human comprehension, and their silent observation is a window into their unique understanding of their surroundings. Recognizing this behavior as a form of cognitive and sensory processing allows caregivers to appreciate the intelligence and perceptiveness of their pets. These 10 behaviors, from tail chasing to staring into space, show that even the strangest dog actions have hidden meanings. Dogs communicate, express emotions, and respond to their environment in ways humans often miss. By observing patterns in daily life, owners can better understand their pets' needs, strengthen bonds, and provide more thoughtful care. Each movement conveys messages about energy, curiosity, affection, or alertness. Have you noticed any of these behaviors in your dog? Paying attention can deepen your connection and create a more fulfilling companionship. If you enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more insights.